Well, folks, thanks for coming. I think I'll go ahead and just briefly start it, very briefly. We may bounce back and forth here on some opening comments, but wanted to welcome you all for being here. Also, we're thankful that we had some decent weather to get here. We thought maybe we were going to have some snow this morning, but it turned out to be a pretty nice day. I'm State Representative Dave Dio. I represent House District 49, which is essentially Huxley and points to the east here in Story County, and also Story City and eastern Story County, and I have also southern Hardin County. And I'll let Senator Dix introduce himself and tell what parts he represents.
Sure. Well, good morning, everybody. As Representative indicated, I'm Bill Dix. I'm the state senator for the area. I live in the little town of Shell Rock, just northwest of Cedar Falls, and my Senate district includes Dave Dio's House district here on the southern part of the district, most of Story County, Hardin County, Grundy County, and Butler County. And serving in my 7th year in the Iowa Senate. And I just start things off here a little bit by sharing a few issues that came through the Iowa Senate this year, and then if you've got anything else you want to explain about the House this week, and I'll try to quickly get to questions and whatever's on your mind here this morning. We moved 28 bills through the Iowa Senate this week, most of them on a very bipartisan manner. We had 4 education issues. First of all, we're making some, as we promised, we're trying to put ideas forward and concepts forward that are going to match up and basically improve our education results in our state. We should always keep trying to do that. And one of the ways that that can be accomplished is by making sure that our assessments are matching what is being taught. And that's been one of the criticisms that's come forward. Again, this bill was passed on a unanimous basis in the Iowa Senate. It was passed, I think it was 48-0. We also moved forward with resetting the clock in some of our priorities and making sure that we're doing more in computer education, another bill that passed unanimously. Student athletes. We've had a number of student athletes in our state that have not necessarily been treated in the best manner by recruiters, and so we set up some parameters that those recruiters coming in to recruit our high school students, our college students to go beyond, that they have a third-party person kind of in between that recruiter to make sure that they're being treated in a fair manner. And then finally, and probably the biggest really true reform, again supported on a unanimous basis, is starting to address some of the equities in our education funding system. For years, we've been putting more and more money into education, and unfortunately, because of the way the formula is designed, because of transportation costs, because of per pupil costs, you see that the differences between what one school district receives in state funding versus another district have dramatically changed. So those will give you a few key areas. One of the other bills that we did that I think was particularly important was looking at some of the abuses to our system of asbestos and mesothelioma that people get. Years ago, it was discovered that asbestos is bad. And unfortunately, a lot of companies continue to produce it. When this was all found out, there was a large lawsuit against those companies, and it was set up so that you would have these trust funds available to help people with those medical expenses and what oftentimes is a death sentence, and to help provide the families for those losses. And over the last several years, trial lawyers in our state have really taken advantage of that system and have been double and triple dipping, which actually reduces the total amount of money that's going to be available for people who haven't even discovered that they have this problem yet. And so we took steps to ensure that that can't happen, preserving those funds for long into the future. So that concludes my opening remarks. I apologize for my voice this morning. I've come down with a kind of a rotten chest cold here over the last couple of days, but we'll certainly do the best we can. So thanks again.